Welcome back to Strictly Politics. We're still talking about ghost projects. In this segment, we're joined by Attorney Galileo Angeles, the President and Spokesperson of Lawyers and Advocates for Transparency, Integrity and Good Governance, or LATIGO. We'll also talk to Emmy Bonifacio. She's a radio broadcaster from Samar News. Emmy's also a member of the Matas Samar. This is the Samar's anti-corruption group, the Multi-Sectoral Alliance for Transparency and Accountability. Mata Samar. She's going to be joining us by telephone in a while. But anyway, while we're waiting for Emmy, let's talk first to Attorney Gali Angeles. Thank you for coming back to the show so soon. You're here last week lang. But anyway, okay. Yeah. So Gali, this is about Latigo and about all these ghost projects. Now, tell us in as simple a terms as possible, how does a ghost project come about?
Well, it comes about, it started with the bidding, especially if there is a requirement from the government to procure something like infrastructures or goods, especially when it comes to, like kung nangyari sa atin, the past calamities that we have. Especially the government are allowed to procure goods for these victims of the calamities. Sometimes what the government does is they are allowed to procure goods which without bidding because there is an emergency on their province or in their jurisdiction. And most of the time, these ghost projects or ghost purchases occurs during these times, wherein they have an opportunity or a window wherein they can abuse their power. Okay. Especially when it is led by the executive of the province or the city, they control all of the persons that regulate this procurements and
meaning, halimbawa, they have to purchase item A. 10 pesos lang siya, gagawin 20 pesos. Parang ganon.
That is right. Ganon. And not only that, they could also make a ghost purchases. For example, they would purchase noodles or canned goods. Kasi, ayan, wala ka na ebidensya dyan eh. Sabihin mo lang, kinain.
Kinain na.
So, wala ka na ebidensya.
Okay.
So,
hindi naman pwedeng i-demand na pakitago yung mga pakete ng noodles para makita natin.
Sa mga calamities na ganito, dito sila natetempt sa mga ganitong opportunities when they see the loophole in the law wherein they can make these kinds of purchases.
Pag emergency and calamity lang ba? Kasi meron din mga ghost projects, ghost roads, ang daming ganon, kahit walang calamity. Kahit
Yes, that is one part of the, yung corruption nila dyan, when there is calamity. Especially, madalas ginagawa nila ito pag may calamities. Pero naman, even without calamities, in ordinary projects, they also do that. We have been investigating some of the cities and municipalities in the southern part of the Philippines. Sometimes, what we discover is, for example, in mga road projects, the government would allocate a fund for that, for the road projects. What the city government would just do.
Ano yung pondo, ano yung amount, tapos mga ilang kilometers of road?
For example, they would allocate 30 million to 50 million pesos for the road projects.
For how many kilometers yun?
Siguro mga 2 to 5 kilometers.
2 to 5 kilometers, yes. 30 million na?
30 million.
Okay.
And then what we do, hindi yun eh. The corruption takes place, ang gagawin lang ng mga government officials, they would just, they would pass a resolution that they need to prepare this project, they need to put a road to a farm-to-market road, and then what they would just do is to, after they have completed the papers, there were biddings, they would just talk to the bidders, and siguro bibigyan na lang kung anong mga profit nila na supposedly they would gain from that. And what they will just do is just pipicturean na lang isang lugar na they would, beside them is a billboard saying, this is a project from municipality A to this market, and then afterwards, they will just wait for a few months, 3 to 4 months, and after that, without completing the road projects, they would look for a site similar to that location, and then they would put a billboard again and take a picture of it, and these documents will be submitted to the COA.
Okay. There are two different cases here, no? Pwedeng they build only a portion, di ba? So, hindi tinatapos yung road. Or meron talagang they don't build it at all. Kapal na mukha, no? Saan yun? Yung mga they don't build at all?
Usually, it happens in far-flung areas.
Like where? Can you give us an example of a municipality?
Where in Mindanao? Somewhere in Mindanao.
Somewhere in Mindanao. O yung mga building portions of the road, saan yun? In the Visayas, for example?
In the Visayas, dito sa Samar area.
Samar. Tamang-tama. Okay. Just wait right there, Gali. We'll talk to someone from Samar. Joining us on the line is Emmy Bonifacio. She's a radio broadcaster from Samar News. She's also the chairman of the Multi-Sectoral Alliance for Transparency and Accountability in Samar. This is Mata, Samar. Hi, Emmy. Thank you for joining us.
Hi,
Yeah. Emmy, I hope you were listening.
Inviting me to be on.
Oo. I hope you were listening to yung conversation namin with Gali Angeles. Did you hear what he was saying? Oo, sa Samar daw, maraming ganito, no? Yung mga hindi raw tinatapos yung mga road. May mga ganon?
Totoo po yan. Actually, nung sinagsasalita si Sir, talagang nakaka-relate po kami masyado because matagal na po namin problema dito sa Samar yan. And that's the very reason why our group is so very active on monitoring all those projects. And we have listed down all those projects na sa tingin po namin ay hindi po talaga nakapag-comply and not existing at all. And yung iba po niyan talaga po hindi tinapos. Kinuha po yung pundo pero wala po talagang nagawang mga project.
Okay, so two basic questions there. Number one, yung sa mga ghost roads, meaning they don't exist at all, ilang kilometers? How many kilometers are we talking about?
Yeah, actually, kasi hindi pa namin we base our report on the audit findings that we got from the COA, and that was for last year.
Yeah.
So far, we have more than 30 million projects, and we have farm-to-market roads. Like, for example, we have one in Pinamacdao, that's a nearby municipality. It really is non-existent. And
Ilang kilometers yung dapat? How many kilometers should that be and how much did that cost?
Yan po ang nagiging problem namin, ma'am, because most of the projects that we have here in Samar, wala po silang mga nakalagay na specifications to how much is the budget, how much ang ilang kilometro yun. Ang nakalagay lang po dyan, yung malalaking picture talaga ng aming mga ng aming mga politicians. And we're having difficulty, lalo na po hindi rin po kami makapag-access doon sa COA. Mahirap po pinagpapasa-pasa po kayo kami.
Okay.
So right now, medyo natutuwa kami because we have signed with the MOA with the director of the DILG secretary. Kasama po yung aming mga dispo rito sa Southmar. Talagang nagtulungan na lahat ng civil society. Nagkaroon po kami ng MOU na kailangan po talaga all out yung ibibigay na suporta ng lahat ng agencies dito ng gobyerno in terms of transparency and accountability po ng lahat ng mga projects that are implemented.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
mayroon ng list ng mga in fact, I was planning to send it to you earlier so you more or less you got an idea pero medyo nagdaloko-loko lang po yung ating ang dami pong mga projects na inumpisahan, kinuha yung pundo pero wala po talaga, hindi po talaga tinapos.
Okay. Emmy, can you tell us, kanina binanggit mo mga politicians, no? Siyempre, sino pa bang gagawa ng mga project na to? Sino to mga to? Are they